Good afternoon, back again with Indonesia News with Thalia Olivia as your news anchor. Today I will bring you some news about the Youth Pledge. This Youth Pledge was happened because of the consideration of young folks to participate in rising together as a nation against the Portuguese who colonized Indonesia. At that time, Indonesia had been battling invaders who had come to seek and monopoly Indonesian spices such as clove, etc. The Youth Pledge Day became a historical event that cannot be forgotten because it was part of the history of Indonesian people's struggle for Indonesian independence. As we know, Budi Utomo is the beginning of the modern national movement in Indonesia. Those who want to fight for Indonesian independence then establish other organization. That organization unite their struggle on the Youth Pledge in 1928. In 1928, 20 years after establishment of Budi Utomo organization, an incident was happened. A youth congress was held on Kramat Street, Jakarta. The second youth congress became a second history in anthology of youth struggle to gain national independence. In that congress, the youth folks make an oath for sovereign as a nation. This oath became an ideological weapon that used by Sukarno and Muhammad Yamin to hit rebel and separatist groups that threatened the integrity of the nation. Sukarno, with ability of political communication, was successful making the youth pledge as a sacred item that has high sacred value. With the oath that had been pledged in the youth pledge, the Indonesian nation was saved from various efforts to separatist act, and again the youth stand as the movers. For the sake of young people who want to be free from invaders, these young people formulated three vows made by the youth, or what we know as the Youth Pledge. This Youth Pledge was made to claim independence that was taken by the colonizers from the Indonesian nation at that time. The Youth Pledge was completed and read out on October 28, 1928, with the unifying figures of the Indonesian nation from various regions. Even though they have different backgrounds, we can learn about their enthusiasm and persistence in fighting for Indonesian independence. This is what makes it celebrated every year on October 28. As Indonesian young folks, we need to hold an event to commemorate this Youth Pledge Day, such as holding an event at school with the competitions as a form of appreciation for the heroes who have fought for a nation. With this competition, students and others can grow a sense of patriotism and nationalism towards their country. Before the competitions is held, of course, we will hold a ceremony to commemorate the Youth Pledge Day at our school or in other places. One of them is at the Merdeka Palace, which is located in Jakarta. We will see the raising of a very large red and white flag and several flag raising troops there. After the flag raise, the governor or the president will read the Youth Pledge and give an important mandate for the Indonesian people from the Youth Pledge, which contains 3 points including one land, one nation, and one language. Many people watch the ceremony from their own televisions because they could not allow to come to the Merdeka Palace if they don't have special invitation. They were all touched by this because remembering it were the heroes who fought for the Indonesian nation to unite and strengthen our nation. At school, they also held a youth pledge ceremony like that, but people that usually give a mandate was headmaster or teacher. Besides that, there are many competitions that held in school, like speech reading competitions, youth pledge reading competitions, reading poem, drawing, fashion shows, etc. Parents, children, teens, and teachers are busy preparing for the competition. The event was very joyful. The parents were busy taking photos of their children to remind them that the children had participated in competitions, so they could invite people to rise up and be strong in the next generation. It is one of the things that can practice the knowledge that you master and can become a field in realizing the nation. So don't hesitate to work and contribute in times like this. For example, like representing schools to participate in debate competitions on Indonesian independence in specific areas. It's proof that Indonesian young folks is a pioneer in real efforts to prioritize the unity and interests of the nation over personal, group, and other interests. Thus, the presence of young folks is a pioneer in real efforts to prioritize national unity and integrity. Apart from this, there are also many people in Indonesia who still lack tolerance, which causes Indonesia to be destroyed and conflicts everywhere. Indonesia, with its diverse ethnicities, cultures, and religions, should unite together to build and maintain the nation, especially young people. So interpreting Youth Pledge Day can be started by respecting each other regardless of ethnicity, culture, and religion. That's the news for today. Sorry if there is word mistake in my pronunciation. I am Thalia Olivia signing out. Good afternoon.